sushi, cooking up dope with the Uzi. It's savage through this, got 30s and 100s round two. My bitch is bad and bullshit.
Hey guys, it's your girl Milani G, and I am back with another video. So I wanted to go ahead and of course complete my Valentine's Day makeup series. So of course last video we did a little bit of soft glam here and there type of thing, and then of course I decided that for this video I wanted to be like, Tadao, I'm here, would be an extra, you know, boyfriend who's not my boyfriend is acting right, so we finna look good, okay? So of course definitely tune in for this tutorial, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that. Let's get it on and poppin'. So I'm actually gonna be doing my brows first. As usual, I'm using the e.l.f. brow pomade, nothing new. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So to clean up my brows, I'm actually gonna be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I'm going to be using the shade 50. So for my eyeshadow base, I'm actually going to be using the same Colourpop No Filter Concealer, except for the base I'm going to be using shade 48 just because that's the lightest shade that I have. So for my eyeshadow today, I'm actually going to be using two different palettes. I'm actually going to be using Cutiepop palette in Candyland. This palette is so pigmented. So if you're looking for a palette that's pretty much straight mattes but colorful, the Candyland palette is your palette. Freaking amazing, black owned, super pigmented. Y'all won't see it because I'm going to use it, but you already know what we got going on. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and use my box of crayons from the crayon case. Love this palette as well. You're getting pretty much almost all shades of the rainbow. Love it. As y'all can see, I hit pan on these two because I use those a lot. So I'm actually going to go into the Cutiepop palette first, and I'm actually going to start off with that burgundy shade right there just because I think it's so freaking pretty. It's like a burgundy purple, super pigmented and full of color. So I'm just going to focus that shade on my lid. Next, I'm actually going to go in with that salmon pink color. I'm gonna focus that on the outer corner. And what I like to do is I like to tap it in before I actually go ahead and blend. Now I didn't wipe off the brush just yet, just because I did want the colors to mix a bit. So before I go ahead and deepen that burgundy color, I'm actually gonna go into the box of crayons and I'm gonna use that blush pink right there to blend out the top. So to deepen it and then give myself a better blend, I'm going to go back into that burgundy from the Cutiepop palette, and instead of tapping it in this time, I'm mostly focusing on actually blending it in. Now if you feel like you need a better blend between the three colors, to do that I pretty much tap into the burgundy and then tap into that pink, and then focus on the outer corner to really blend everything together. And then I'm going in soft circular motions to go ahead and blend all that out. So instead of using concealer to cut my crease, I'm actually going to be using one of my old favorites from e.l.f. This is their Smudge Pot in Cruisin' Chick. It gives off more of like a champagne, like creamy type of finish. Really pretty, and I find it a lot easier to cut creases with that versus actually just using concealer. So now that I am done with my cut crease, I'm actually going to be applying glitter. So the glitter that I'm actually using is from Cutiepop. Unfortunately, I cannot give you guys the name just because it was a part of like a beauty box that I bought, and it was just random assorted glitters, which they're worth every single penny, guys. The beauty box was so cute. But besides that, I'm actually going to be using my lash glue as my base, and I'm actually using the Kiss Strip Lash adhesive just because I love it. Now I purposely didn't bring the lash glue all the way down just because I am going to do liner, and I find it hard to apply liner if like the whole lid is coated in glitter. So I'm going to be using the same flat brush that I used to cut my crease, and I'm pretty much going to be using that to apply the glitter. Now, really quick before I go ahead and add my liner, I'm just going to pretty much reapply the burgundy on the outer corners just to kind of blend that part so then there's no harsh line. And I'm actually going to be using my Wet n Wild liner. This has been holding me down since God knows how long. Instead of doing full liner, I'm actually going to stop about right here. So now that I'm done with my liner, I'm going to actually go ahead and make it a little more matte. So I'm going to go ahead and pack the black eyeshadow on top of the liner and then mix the burgundy shadow into that last bit down there. So then it kind of gives like a nice even blend, just because I don't want to make this a smoky eye. Now, I already started prepping my lashes. The lashes that I'm actually going to be using are from Caramel Drip Cosmetics. This is so freaking cute. This is actually the first time that I will be using 25mm lashes. Usually I don't, just because, you know, I love the theatrics, but I'm not usually like a 25mm girl. So I was just like, girl, for the sake of this video, girl, we gonna have to see something. Let's see what's good. So while I'm prepping my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and start to prime. Now y'all already know I'm using my favorite primer. Okay, I am using the Smashbox Minimize Pores. Of course, I'm gonna focus most of it on my nose. Per usual, I'm just gonna go ahead and dust, and I'm gonna be using the Scream Queen foundation, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes. Like I said, these lashes are the 25mm lashes from Caramel Drip. Y'all, before, I never used to be able to put on lashes when I had acrylics. I could never do it without tweezers, and now look at me. Oh wow, this is a big lash, but we move. We move. Period. So now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal, and I'm gonna be using shades 48 and 50. 48 just because that's the shade that's a bit closer, and then 50 just to brighten it up just a little bit, you feel me? So I'm going to apply 48. Yeah, I just did 3. Right here. And I'm going to go ahead and let that sit a little bit. Now, of course, as usual, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with the Beauty Blender to kind of just blend out any harshness. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much preset my face, and of course I'm using my L'Oreal True Match. And then of course y'all already know I'm gonna go ahead and use my favorite powder for Omolewa Cosmetics, okay? So I'm using the sponge, and mind you, the sponge is dry, and I'm just gonna go ahead and really press that in there. And then of course I'm gonna be using the same thing that I always use, which is Carob. Now to go ahead and contour my nose, I'm actually going to be using the Black Radiance Medium to Dark Contour Palette, and I'm going to be using the contour shade just to kind of shape my nose. I do like this sometimes as an alternative to Carob, just because it's not as harshly dark, so then it gives me a nice softer blend. And then of course I do like to take the powder into my brow, so then it's like I'm literally building myself a nose, guys. So now I'm going to go ahead and of course take the powder again, and I'm going to use that to lightly sculpt. So while my face is pretty much finishing baking, I'm actually going to go ahead and go on my bottom lash line with some liner. And I do really like this liner just because it kind of gives me like that eggplant type of purple. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and kind of set it with some pink shadow just to kind of add dimension. But the liner that I'm using is actually the Smashbox Always On gel liner in Nymph. Bro, this color is so freaking pretty. And then of course it just adds a nice pop of color, which I do like because it's not every day that I want to do black. I think what I want to do is I'm going to go back into the Cutiepop palette, and I'm going to put a little bit of this purple on my bottom lash line to really make the color pop. So I'm going to be adding that color right there on top of Nymph. And then of course, like I said, I'm going to add in that bit of pink. So I'm actually going to be going in with that like salmon pink that I used before, just a little bit. So to go ahead and wrap everything up, of course, I'm going to go in with my Omolewa Cosmetics Photogenic powder, using this fluffy brush to kind of wipe off any excess powder that I might have had sitting on my face. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my Smashbox Weightless Setting Spray. For my lip, I'm going to be adding one of my favorites from Omolewa Cosmetics. This is the shade Romantic, and this is her liquid matte. I love this because this is one of those type of liquid mattes where even when you throw gloss on top of it, it does not break apart. And I know right now I'm looking a little crazy, y'all, but hold on, slow your roll. Slow your roll, because we gotta blend these colors, okay? I'm gonna be using this flat brush to go ahead and blend the two. So what I like to do is, when it's still wet, still kind of press it in, and then of course I like to drag the lip liner upward. And then of course I'm going to toss a gloss on top of that. The gloss that I'm using is from Caramel Drip as well. This is the shade Power Trip, and it's a beautiful like soft pink. Like, it looks kind of intimidating in the package, but when you put it on your lips, girl, this is literally like what I go for. And the gloss smells amazing. Oh. You know what's crazy? This gloss smells like candy. Like, it kind of reminds me of Sweet Tarts. But I think we could go one step up. So I'm gonna add Madeline from NYX at the center. Oh, that is perfect. I love it. Okay. And I will be right back.
You and me, I think we're something special. Been connected, soul and mind. This ain't even sexual. Wait, what we really need is understanding. Got to keep an open mind.
Alright guys, so I am officially done. This is the final look. Definitely let me know what you guys think. I was actually pretty intimidated by these 25mm lashes because usually I steer clear of them. I feel like they're just too much for me. But I actually really, I'm sorry, I can't stop looking at myself in the mirror. But I actually love these. These are actually really, really cute. And then of course, loved the gloss again. Thank you so much, Caramel Drip. They were freaking awesome, okay? The gloss was amazing. Lashes amazing, excellent customer service. Definitely check them out. I will have them tagged in the caption below along with everything that was used in this whole entire tutorial. Definitely check out the black owned brands that I used today, guys. They're freaking amazing and provide excellent quality. Of course, it's your girl Milani G, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Bye.